I repeat, the strengths and weaknesses of the Constitution. B, to articulate concerns of the people of Ghana, not the concerns of Basata Mills, is the people of Ghana. On amendments that may be required for a comprehensive review of the 1992 Constitution. And then 3, to make recommendations to the government for the consideration and provide a draft bill for possible amendments to the 1992 Constitution. Composition of the Constitution Review Commission. The following eminent persons were appointed to the commission. A, Professor Albert Kojo Fiajo, Chairman. B, Kumbuna Yiri II, Paramount Chief of Kumbugu, Member. Osaberi Makwesiata II, Oman, the Ogwa Traditional Area, Member. Mr. Akentin Apiamenka, Legal Practitioner, Member. Mrs. Sabina Ofori-Boateng, Legislative Drafter, Member. The Very Reverend Professor Sakwesi Ajepon, Member. Dr. Nicholas Yao Aponsa, Member. Mr. Gabriel Scott Pwamai, Member. Mrs. Jean Adukwe Mensa, Member. And J, Dr. Raymond Akumburu Atuguba, Executive Secretary and Principal Researcher. The Commission submitted its report to the government on the 20th December 2011. Government had to study with a view of issuing a white paper. So in 2011, the report was ready. Government studied and issued a white paper. Now, the main reason why you are here today, ladies and gentlemen of the press, is that contained in this white paper are recommendations that the government of the day made for the Constitution to be looked at. If it had been followed through to the letter, the issues that we are discussing today as a country, as the 1992 Constitution begins to hang nooses around our necks, would not have been there. We are trying to point out to you the visionary thinking of President Mills. He foresaw that if nothing was done to the Constitution, of course, he was a legal luminary, he was a teacher of the law, name it. So he understood, of course, we had done 8 years of President Rawlings, 8 years of President Kufuor, and don't forget that he was vice president for 4 years under President Rawlings. So obviously sitting in cabinet, being part of the government machinery, he must have noted major issues. Of course, the Constitution is a living document. I'm a Christian, I read the Bible. The Bible I used to read 10 years ago is not the same Bible I read today, because every now and then changes are being made. And I'm sure for many other religions, changes get made to whatever they believe in over the years. So the Constitution is a living document, just like a human being. And what we should have done over the years, which President Mills sought to do, was to say, hey, Ghanaians, where are we having the cul-de-sacs and the naughty areas as far as the 92 Constitution is concerned? It's a voluminous document we can't go through, obviously, but let me just point a few to you for you to understand the visionary thinking. And an interesting aspect of the review is that if it had been carried through to the letter, it was going to curtail the president's own powers in certain areas. But here was a president who was not interested in everything that he came to meet, and believed that even if his own powers had to be curtailed, so be it, for the sake of our democracy. And so let's do some few specifics for you to know exactly what we're talking about. On page 12 of the said white paper, issue 6, it has to do with taxation of the president. and I quote, and this is his own government accepting this recommendation, which should have then gone to Parliament, necessary bills passed, and for the Constitution to have been reviewed. Government accepts the recommendation